I don't see where the girlfriend's army part came in, though. I was a little bit disappointed that we didn't have an army of girlfriends.
Hey guys, welcome back to our review of Lupinranger versus Patranger Girlfriend's Army! As always, I'm your host, President Stratos. Here with me today we have...
Cinder Blaze.
And Makotoa.
Dudes, welcome back to Toku Week Day 3! We'll get to that in a second, but this was fine. This had a lot more special effects than I thought it did, that it was gonna have. You know, it's just a small, inconsequential story, except... you know what? Except it kind of shows that the public is any amount of smart and could probably figure out their identities.
The public or a small child, you know, like...
Yeah, and like, I find it funny that they try to write it off as she's a reporter. Oh, she's good at her job, but like, she just noticed normal things. Just picked up on regular context clues and put two and two together.
When Pink was like, hey, how did you figure that out? I have my sources. Like, what? There's only one other person who knows about this. Do the math. Like, but I don't see where the girlfriend's army part came in, though. I was a little bit disappointed that we didn't have an army of girlfriends. Like, that's what I was fully expecting, so I can't say that,
They come down from a helicopter en masse and just flood the screen.
You know, like, even if it was just all them, but, like, clones of themselves,
Yeah.
like, I would have been fine with that.
Oh, that reminds me of the exactly 3 ant costumes that they had for Amazons, and they just kept like copy pasting them the entire time, and it was the worst looking thing. But yeah.
Or like that reminds me of was it Kamen Rider X8, where they kind of copy pasted that one clip of Saki over and over again.
That's the true girlfriend army. You just copy paste a bunch of those. And...
So many cannons.
Yeah, so many. But yeah, I mean, really, it was just cute. You know, it was meant to be. And like, it's so, this exists in such a weird space because like, we watched the build one last time for Toku Week, that Hyper Battle video, and the effects were not good. And here,
You got the full treatment.
You
got it all.
Except for the music.
Except for the music, that's right.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, the music was off-brand.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but whatever. The effects, and even, I want to say the sounds, I'm not 100% sure, but the effects, something tells me that in the development of Lupat, they managed to bring down the cost of making those effects, because they do have some sort of odd like look to them, but they're I don't know, this is the first time me seeing it, and they're pretty like big and like
they're bombastic.
Yeah, and like it's, I don't know, they must have done something in order to like make that viable, especially for a Hyper Battle DVD. So I'm definitely impressed there.
They only had to hire like four actors for the entire thing, so
that's but they had a bunch of people in the credits or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Alex, you said you had something you wanted to say in the watch along.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if I already said this already, but you know how when we watch the Loop Pet episode, and at the end of it, we're really disappointed, and we kind of like rail about all the things we didn't like about it. You know, this one was decent, you know? It did what it had to do. It did what it had to do with its budget, particularly. Even though, like, at the very end, when it had that explosion, kind of threw me off guard. I was like, is this really what you were saving all your budget for? Fucking 2 seconds? Whatever. But, like, at the end of it, I'm just like, I kind of wish this was either, like, better or a little bit worse so I can, like, rag on it a little bit more.
That's Fair.
Because this is like a perfectly neutral episode that was just kind of like standard for Sentai.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it got its job done in 15 minutes. Think about that. Like
okay, it did a better job than most episodes of Lupat in 15 minutes. You know,
because
like
they don't need to stuff in a Zord battle.
There you go.
Like they can actually do character stuff.
okay, I don't think the Zord battles were ever the thing that were kind of knocking the show down. I think it's like everything surrounding it beforehand that's just really souring the mood, and then we just see like the clunkiest Zords ever just kind of like shimmying around the city, and then like eventually one of them gets pissed off enough that they just like, you know what, just cut to the cutscene of me just nuking your ass.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, like the thing is well, for one, I'm surprised we've talked this long about this, and two, I feel like the Zord battles are like they really only have spectacle one or two times, and then they just keep spamming the regular stuff. I mean, like the times that they do spectacular stuff is when they had like the civilian level scenes where like you saw these massive, mechs just all around the city fighting each other.
Maybe we should delve into that more in a different review, like for the series finale.
I do think that like there's something to be said about like the lack of the Zord battle and sort of what that does to the pacing, because I think it worked.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't need a Zord battle for this, that's for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. Alex, anything?
But I did need a girlfriend army.
Great. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.
Just one. That's all I need.
Like I said, this is Toku Week. I think this is day 3. And what we're going to be doing the entire week is going through the rest of the Lupinranger library and Lupat library until we're done, and then we can do the full series review at the end of the week, and then transition on into the Super Sentai Psycho battle. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be Weird Combination, so download that from TV Nihon subs. Just be ready for tomorrow. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
See ya.
Later.
Cool. We've got one in the bag. I think we are ahead by 2 days-ish, I want to say, because we have tomorrow's, and then we just finished the next day's. And now we're going to go into Weird Combination.